this is kind of a unexpected catch and release. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So yes, I know I just have the worst time. I've been having the worst time here lately with these laptops. But ultimately, this is my brand new 13-inch MacBook Pro. And there's a reason that I have this laptop. And before you get out there and judge me and say, oh Jay, you know, yada yada, I really don't have to share, but smartphone conversations, man. What else? Might as well have a good convo. So, the 12-inch MacBook that I bought 6 days ago, it crashed and burned. So it's not that I didn't like the laptop. I gave you an updated video on the rendering times, everything. I shot it to you straight. It just, I started having problems earlier this morning, or yesterday, depending on when you're watching this video. Well, I was rendering a video, and I came back and the screen was black. Battery had about 49% on it before, you know, it went idle, and everything was perfectly fine with it. So I said, okay, I gotta get this thing started. So I hold down the power button, I'm doing everything to try to get it started, and it won't start. And I thought, man, I'm having the worst time. Now, if you guys know, the reason that I'm using a MacBook Pro, or a MacBook, period, is because editing on a Windows, I've said it before, I don't like editing on a Windows laptop. I like using Windows laptops for other things, but not editing. And then also, I know I have the 5K iMac, but I'm tired of sitting up there editing on that 5K. And, you know, I'll use that for some really powerful things I need to do, but trying to be mobile. So, fast forward to me purchasing the 12-inch MacBook. You know, I listened to the store rep. He said, oh, Jay, the 12-inch MacBook can edit just as good as the new iPad Pro 11 or 12. I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. He was like, you already have an iPad, just give it a shot. I said, yeah, man, you know I don't like to return things. He said, oh, I know. And I said, this should work for me. So then to go forward, you know, I give you guys an updated video. I'll give you an unboxing. I'll give you something like that. I'll give you an updated video letting you know that the laptop is running great. Well, right after I shot that video, that's when things kind of spiraled out of control for me. Or for the laptop, I should say. The 12-inch MacBook is a great laptop. The guy told me, though, when I went back today, the guy told me, he said, you know, even if you would have gotten the 12-inch i5, it's not going to be able to do what you want it to do, even though you're doing basic editing. He said the 12-inch MacBook is really for like word processing and things like that, not so much video editing and what you're trying to do. And I was like, well, you know, it can handle it. Well, apparently not. I was editing in like a 6-minute 1080p 60 frames per second video, and it just froze, and it wouldn't come back on. And I thought, oh man, I don't have time for this. So I lost all of the footage, and a couple of videos that you saw recently, those were shot again, you know, and so I had to. I couldn't get the footage. I actually didn't have to. I had the file still on the card, but you know, you get a little agitated, you know. That's kind of what happened. And I was in a grumpy mood, so I said, you know, I'm gonna shoot these again. You guys didn't know that though. You didn't know there were take twos on there. Nonetheless, finally I held the power button down on the 12-inch MacBook, and it came back to life. I had to plug it in, hold the power button for a little bit, and then it powered back on. And then I started getting all these error messages, and I was like, wow, this is it. I said, this is a wrap. So, you know, I've had the 2013 MacBook Air. Then I went to the 2015 MacBook Pro, kept that for 2 years. Then I went to the 2016 and 2017 MacBook Pro, and that is where I stopped. And I originally was going to sell, when I sold those MacBooks, I said I'm going to grab another 13-inch MacBook because I really liked it. And I ended up not doing it because, you know, the 5K iMac, I was really tied down. I was like, I'm not going to worry about it. But ultimately, I now have the new MacBook Pro 13-inch, and this is definitely where I'm going to have to stay because I don't like the 15. I don't think it was worth the $3,000. And then, you know, my discounts on this, I got it for $1,000. So I have external storage, a 500 gig external storage. And, you know, that's why I just opted for, I mean, I got such a good deal. You know, I was like, you know, I'm going to go ahead and just call this a day, and I'm not. I don't need to. I'm just gonna be using this for editing, and I can edit off of the SD card or the SSD if I need to with the 500 gigs. But ultimately, I grabbed the new MacBook Pro 13-inch, and it's kind of sad that I really like the 12-inch MacBook. It was light, portable. I already had a bunch of accessories for it, which will work with this one. I actually honestly didn't want to give that laptop a catch and release. I guess that's what I'm doing, a catch and release. I guess I have to label this catch and release. But this time it was for technical reasons. And the only reason I didn't get another one is because I just didn't trust it. I didn't want to go through the same thing. And also I paid $900 for that laptop, and $1,000 I got a MacBook Pro, and I got the new MacBook Pro. So that just made sense to be on the safe side. I'm getting a much faster processor and everything. I get a higher graphics card, if that means anything. Rendering times are actually faster than the 12-inch. I kind of tested it out. But I didn't want that laptop to be a catch and release. I really wanted to keep that laptop because I have bags and stuff that it was just a nice setup. Lightweight, battery life was crazy on it. And the battery life will be good on this one too, I'm sure. But that laptop fell into a catch and release all on its own. It's not because I didn't like it. It's just because, well, it crashed and burned on me on day 5. And once I got it back on, I was able to reset it and and wipe it. And then when I was trying to do the reinstall of the software, kept getting a server error. And that's not the laptop, that's Apple's server. Because they keep their stuff on when you want to do a restore. Command R if you never reset a Mac product before. Power it off. Hold down Command R when you power it back on. You get into the utility screen. You can do all your stuff that you need to do there. But to my surprise, I could have given it another chance, but after I thought about it, I was like, man, they get ready to give me a discount on this laptop for a MacBook Pro for $1,000 new. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? Just take it. I didn't want to run the risk of having the same problem again because I don't like doing returns and exchanges. Man, I like to get my products and just keep them or resell them if I have to, whatever I need to do. But the 12-inch MacBook, guys, I actually like that MacBook. I actually really liked it. It just, I don't know if I was working it too hard or it just really couldn't handle it. Like I said, it worked great for 5 days and 4 full days. And then on day 5, that's when I had the problem. So catch and release on the MacBook 12-inch. I'm kind of sad, but I definitely got a different MacBook, and I got a MacBook Pro, and it's definitely really powerful, and this should last for some years to come. I don't plan on switching out. I normally don't switch my laptops like that, or my computers, because I've had that 5K iMac for 2 years, and it's gonna stay. It's where it needs to be. But the portability, like my laptop right here. This is actually a laptop that I travel with for like social when I'm doing some media. I love this because it's LTE. You know what I'm saying? So I can put my SIM card in here, like one of my SIM cards. I have a LTE SIM card that I can put in here, and I just love it. I can travel in the hotel. You know what I'm saying? This is so nice. That's my Yoga, by the way. That's the Snapdragon, Windows on Snapdragon. That's that one. And I put one of my LTE SIM cards in there, and I travel with that. Nonetheless, the MacBook Pro is what I need, and it's so funny, man. I'm shooting this video. I was thinking about a comment that Terry Warfield made on my video. He was like, something like, newsflash, Jake's gonna switch to Windows laptop. No way, partner. Can't do it. Not to edit on. I've got some nice Windows laptops. I really do, but they're just used for consumption of. I use those for like websites and stuff like that. I edit the websites on those. Yeah, when I think about it, I edit the websites on those, and I travel with that one a lot. This thing is always in my backpack, man. Oh my gosh, this is one of the best laptops, but it's just that power, that Windows, can't do it. But unfortunately, folks, the 12-inch MacBook put itself on the chopping block for failing on me. So yeah, it's gone, and I say, you know what, man? I'm gonna grab this 13-inch MacBook Pro and call it a day. Y'all giving me a good deal like this? No way I'm passing it up. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more money, and boom, I'm good to go. So the 12-inch MacBook, it's gone. Not by choice, though. So it's what it is. a lot of people said they have the 12-inch MacBook Pro or the 12-inch MacBook, and they don't have any problems with it. And again, I wasn't having any problems either. But all of a sudden, boom, it was done. And that's that. So my 12-inch MacBook is gone. It was an older MacBook, and it was a Core M3. And when I went back to the store, the guy was like, "Oh, you shouldn't have got a Core M3. You should have at least got an iPad Pro 11." I was like, I said, there's a problem with that is an iPad can never be a laptop. It can't. You know, basic file transfer won't be on the iPads comfortably until 2019 September this year, because that's when iOS 13 releases. But it still will never be a laptop. You know, I like my iPad to be my iPad. I can edit on it, but not like on a MacBook or just any other computer. So there you have it, folks. Unfortunately, this did kind of turn into a catch and release for my 12-inch MacBook, but not by choice. I really like that MacBook, but I don't think I was willing to take another risk of running back and forth to the store. Can't do it. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll leave a comment down below if you use a 13-inch, 12-inch, or 15-inch. What year? You know, if you like it, if you're having any problems. Have you guys ever had any problems like that with your 12-inch MacBook where the screen went black and just wouldn't turn back on? You know, let me know. It took me like an hour and a half to get that thing back on for it to come on, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'll see you in the next video, guys. This is kind of a unexpected catch and release.